I'm waiting on a couple things to happen right now. One is I want the Black Plague to recede from our lands. The second is I want the King of Sweden's holy war for Finnmark to end. He's losing it by 60%, and his armies are pretty small in comparison to Sealand's. I think he's got, yeah, almost 5,000. The King of Sweden has just over 1,000. So that's probably going to be a loss. Unless somebody joins this fight mid-war, I don't see it happening. If only they'd turn that into an alliance, they would be able to help each other. But I think the King of Finland is also in his own war. Yeah, he's attacking the Khagan of Jure and is losing his war. Actually worse than the King of Sweden is. Not that he has enough troops to make that would make a difference in either war. So I'm also waiting on either this guy to die, which he might catch the plague and die, but I don't see that happening. Or on our truce to end, which won't happen until the 15th of May, 1119. So kind of not much I can do right now. Matrilineal betrothal between my son and no. I'm going to say no to that. Because I don't want one of my vassals to have a claim on my empire title. And I think last time I decreased my retinue reinforcement rate. I'm going to re-increase them and borrow money from the Jews to finance that. We are losing a lot of money. Holy crap. And that's because everything in the empire is devastated. Like, significant, not devastated, depopulation. Let me see if I can find 3 depopulation. So yeah, severe depopulation, minus 60% levy tax, city tax, every kind of tax, and minus 60% garrison size. And so we're not gaining any money because our vassals aren't gaining any money, and the troops of our vassals are all depopulated. So we've only got about 20,000 right now total. I have an open council position. My marshal can make it the King of Finland. Let's not do that because he sucks really bad at that. Is he good at anything? Not really. I mean, I'll make him my spy master, actually. Doesn't look like there are any strong, powerful vassals that... Ooh. Yeah, he needs to organize the army. To keep costs low. And we'll send the spy master there. Even though, again, everyone in my realm is pretty much just dealing with the plague in their own way. Mostly by secluding themselves. I've also noticed I haven't gotten too many events about, like, the plague in my capital. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or if... I don't know. I've honestly never dealt with the plague in a game of CK2. We can educate the genius son. Eastern Europe ravaged by plague. Death comes to all, and in Eastern Europe the terror is becoming mundane. The plague has been ravishing the lands, unbiased regarding the social status of men, indifferently claiming even babies from the arms of their parents. Travels to the area are currently discouraged. When will it end? I would discourage travel to anywhere right now. I mean, maybe except for France or Italy, but, and Egypt and Persia. But, those are significantly further away than most things. I mean, I don't think it matters what I educate him in. Actually, go with struggle. No, I think that would be a waste of genius. We'll go with was it duty? Thrift. I think I always confuse the two. I can usurp the emirate of Galilee, the steppe ravaged by plague. No one is safe as the plague claims its victims across the steppes. Trade is suffering as the affliction spreads across the northern route of the Silk Road. The tribes are riding into the wilderness, desperately trying to escape the epidemic. Trails of dead bodies mark their passage. We're losing 49 now. It was not such a good idea to turn the retinues back to maximum reinforcement speed. Back to half. In an effort to defend Lithuania against pagan attacks, the county of Posen. Notice that Causantin and Grandmaster Brian are not on the best terms, a situation I hope to remedy. Family first. We'll... did that actually work? Yeah, it doesn't look like they're rivals. I don't know if they were rivals to begin with, but that's what that message looked like it implied. No. I was thinking I could vassalize them, but... dear Emperor Duncan VI, we are having some trouble with one of your petty nobles who is visiting Rheims. His behavior being unacceptable. I must show sympathy and explain. That's sort of done. My sincerest apologies. I realize that we have made assumptions based on lies we were told, and I hope this incident will soon be forgotten. I think I can actually ally them. He's got the plague. Northern Europe ravaged by plague. Not even the most remote regions of the world are safe. I'd say the steppes are more remote than Northern Europe, but the plague has struck Northern Europe. The streets of many cities lay deserted as their inhabitants have fled and feared. Despite the heavy quarantine in the harbors, many a ghost ship eerily drift across the Baltic Sea. At least I would imagine the steppes are more, and he's dead. I would imagine that Scandinavia is more desolate, or less desolate than the steppes. No. Less remote, is what they said. Elected the new Prince Mayor of the Republic of Brittany, or whatever it is. Wales. Let's call it Wales. Non-aggression pact with Austrasia. Should I form an alliance? The Queen of Sweden has lost magnificent painting. Still losing money. I kind of do want to get into an alliance with both, or was it? Let me see. Yeah, it's those two. Yeah, I don't see a reason why not, why I shouldn't. And I thought I had someone married to the Byzantines as well. It was this guy. He died of the plague, probably. No, it was camp fever. Never mind. I have a daughter that I can marry off to somebody. Oops. No. I think it would be a bad idea to marry a 21-year-old to, or betroth a 21-year-old to a 6-year-old. That would be way too long to wait on that. I don't have an alliance with the Kingdom of Burgundy, do I? Seven and 10's reasonable. And that will remove him from the defensive pact. And I want to see if I can arrange a betrothal with... Yes. People are going to be leaving the defensive pacts because of all of that. She has become a mastermind theologian. I reject your insulting suggestion. Harold will never marry Princess. Okay, let's try that again. Because what happened is she became... that was a betrothal proposal, not a marriage proposal. We have an alliance with Burgundy, and he has accepted that they get married. And so we will have an alliance with him as well. No? Not him. Sure. He'll probably call us into that one. Someone lost the ceremonial axe. He accepts the alliance. And I have gained a friend. Who is this? Photios Leodwalding. Okay. Um, 85% in favor of him. King of Finland probably just lost his war. He requests that we we honor our answer to his call of arms. We will do that. Just to give us something to do. What's the Black Plague look like now? And it's gone. We can actually open our gate. And we're gaining money. I'll actually turn that back to full. And I will even create another retinue. Move them into the center of the center of Ireland. Who are we at war against? King Henri's claim on Austrasia. He is French, right? Or... Oh, no, okay. Austrasian revolt for King Henri's claim. He's currently the King of Burgundy. Yeah, it's Henri. He's French. I think that's how they pronounce Henry. We'll send our retinue in. We've got quite a bit of troops. How many is that? Looks like... So he's got almost 3,600 there. Our alliance is broken down. Because my daughter has died of the plague. Good job, you've killed my daughter. Guess that's one of the negatives for being a tribe, is that you cannot seclude yourself. May you live in harmony and contentment, request that you all. Sure. The East Francian Holy War for Lombardy. Because she's a heretic, right? Yes. Cathar. Sort of the county of some counties. Oh, this isn't. For a second I thought that was part of the revolt that I'm dealing with, but it's not. This is my sister, half-sister. She married to anyone? Oh, apparently I didn't need to marry. Okay, no, that is the marriage that's giving me the alliance. I can repay the loan. I'll do that. And our retinue will have no problems taking these guys out. Except now we have a budget deficit, so our morale will probably suffer. Okay, why did we suddenly jump into the negatives there? During a discussion with some fellow lay members of the Dominican order, I mentioned the dusty old tomes in the storage. Didn't I already burn a book? Oh well. What's this? Possible to rank up in society. We'll do that. Even though we haven't gotten any events really, like as far as missions go. Oh, I have to pick the theology focus. I should have declined that. I thought he was granting us the next rank, but that wasn't what it was. I should have read that. I can burn the apostate. He has been reading the Fraticelli Bible. So yeah, we'll do that. Really, we're losing money still. That is my crown focus. What are we losing money on? Retinue won't reinforce if I'm in debt. So it should stop. Right? Actually, let's go to not reinforce right now. But I will still help out in this war. We're the next rank of the Dominican order. I can take a vow of celibacy if I want to. And I may actually consider that. No, not right now. Why not assault? I was hoping we'd capture somebody. Message about matrilineal marriage. My friend to the princess and heir of the Byzantine Empire. Can we arrange a different marriage, maybe? Okay, I know I said I didn't want to marry off a 7-year-old to a 21-year-old, but I think that's not a bad idea. Decline. See half reinforcement speed. See what that does to our finances. We're still in the black, so I will take that. And we'll still assault through everything we can. Because it's easy, because we have heavy infantry. Oh, I can usurp the Duchy of Sealand. And now we can declare a new war. I don't think we can declare war on him. Nope, we have to wait. He is preparing an invasion of East Francia, so we will be joining that war at some point. And I'm going to send these guys up to Lapland to prepare our attack on the Chief of Finnmark. We need to go get rid of his army so he doesn't cause too much more damage. Except our allies' armies are pretty good too. We've actually got probably the majority of the war score on this right now. Who's that owned by? That's still owned. The Emperor of Hispania still has territory up in. Oh, okay, that was actually a part of the Knights of Santiago. I wish somebody would attack him and take away his last county, because then I think he becomes unlanded, and that releases his vassals. Raoul was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Unless the Knights of Santiago have county level something, but I don't think they do. No, it's the thing I was just looking at, actually. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're going to win this war now. We'll go and see if we can end it real quick. Okay, now we can go help Italy. Or help fight Italy. We'll go to their capital. And we're taking some losses. My son has become an underhanded rogue. I mean, he's not our heir, and he didn't exactly have the best traits for a diplomacy education, if I recall. He can get married though, that's good. Severe winter right now, causing us to lose a lot of troops to attrition. Great! That's amazing. We request that you honor, of course. What is this for? It's just a revolt. No, it's... I knew I was going to regret these alliances. We'll come back and help once we help our allies against Italy. My ugly daughter needs a final education. She gained no traits. Give her learning. And they have enough troops that they should be fine dealing with it on their own if they absolutely have to, but once we help in Italy, we will turn around and go save their asses once more. How many troops do you have? Not that much, but he does have enough prestige to call in a tribal army. That would call in everyone. I need to rethink the strategy. I'll bring them back south. Finish up the wars down here. And then I will deal with the further conquest of Scandinavia. Special tithe and Thommen, that's good. Oh wow, we're taking some significant attrition. And we're still taking attrition. I'll still keep it at half. half the reinforcement. We need to get out of the mountains. Okay, let's put some new commanders in charge. Game Master's pretty good. Wait a minute. That was a mistake. He needs to be my marshal, actually. He'll save me a little bit more money, I think. And the Pope needs to be our court chaplain. Is there anything I can convert right now? There is, but I think I want him to hunt apostates. Anyway, back to commanders. Sure, we'll take him, even though he's got some deficiencies in the hand department. Grandmaster Sancho of the Knights Hospitaller? Oh, okay, he had that name before he became the Grandmaster. Oh well, this guy's cruel. It's something, but not great. Alright, that's fine for now. And this guy as well. Why not? Wow, still taking heavy losses. The Scandinavian Peasant Revolt on Count Ragnar Skam. Oh, I hope they win. They are probably going to win. Maybe not. These guys are going to come in and kill them. How does he have so many troops? Oh, damn, we lost. I guess I need to actually raise my levies, which I will do in the next episode.